Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist making his amateur debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall with an official weight of 76.3 kilograms. Fighting out of CMBT Training Center. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jarvis Wenzel. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist also on debut here tonight. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 77.1 kilograms. Fighting out of CMBT Training Center. Also, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ryan Paton. 3 3-minute rounds at a catch weight of 78 kilograms.
This bout is going to be contested as a C class at the 78 kilogram catch weight bout. Ryan Paton in the red corner, Jarvis Wenzel in the blue corner. Taking his seat, Tanera Nathan, my man. An incredible job tonight, man. Doubling up, announcing in the cage and sitting by the commentary booth.
Thank you, sir. I couldn't do it without you, Chong Ali. Good to be with you. Yes, I'm doing a bit of heavy lifting tonight, but now I can relax and leave it all to you. But look, what do we make of this matchup here between Jarvis Wenzel and Ryan Paton? Teammates, of course, Chong.
Yeah, teammates at CMBT. Now, Ryan, I like the way Ryan's coming out with his stance. He seems very balanced. He's centered his weight really well, and he's moving back and forth. He might be just looking for that shot. His patience, setting up those crosses with the jabs. Jarvis got some heavy hands. Jarvis is doing well to compose himself and not to get too hungry for that knockout or looking to hurt him a little bit more. But Ryan is recovered well, I think. Jarvis had a nice little moment there, but he's got to stay on that jab. Those leg kicks are working for him. He likes to on that rear kick. It's a good lead hook. Good shot.
Big shot to the body there for Jarvis. And it's good to see these guys after 6 months of training. Wow.
Yeah, 6 months of training.
Yes.
And you can see it, you know, like they've obviously committed themselves. There's a good right hand over the top by Jarvis. But yeah, like they're so technically sound, and what I really like about these amateur fights is it's all heart.
Absolutely.
You know, they come into it and all you see is just, you know, the raw expression of, you know, the martial art that they've chosen.
Well, we're seeing that right now. You can see that Ryan Paton, he's eaten a few shots, but he's going nowhere at the moment. To the body for Jarvis now. And just as you said, 6 months of training, no experience previous to what they would have been presented with on their first day inside the walls of CMBT Training Center. Again, that Train Alta program, Chong, it's worldwide, isn't it? And it's quickly becoming renowned for guys that want to, whether it's a new sport or a new experience. We're seeing that on display right now between Jarvis and Ryan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you can just see, even though six months in, you can see they've got their fundamentals down. Their hands are up nice and high. They're tired, but they know that they've got to keep their hands up. You know, they're centering the weight as they go, and they're just allowing the time to try to settle, while also, you know, accelerating and being aggressive.
Absolutely.
So Ryan's doing a really good job of working behind his jab at the moment. I think Ryan probably at the moment has a better use of his range, but when Jarvis lands, he's landing some big shots. It's another good leg kick outside. 10
seconds down of what appeared to be the quickest 3 minutes I've ever seen inside a cage, and I'm sure these guys would probably agree. And here we go, over to you, Chong.
It's good to see the glove touch, you know, like it's always a bit, you know, you can be a little bit apprehensive fighting a teammate. That's one of those rules in, you know, combat sports. It could quickly turn sour, but you know, CMBT have a great culture in the gym.
Is that a statement coming from someone who doesn't touch gloves, Chong?
I touch gloves, I shake hands, I do all that, man.
Very good, very good. I can tell you right now, I'll be shaking hands with you, that's for sure.
I'll be shaking hands with everyone, man. We'll go around shaking hands with everyone.
You're absolutely right. The show of respect between these two guys, although they are teammates, they're putting it on the line here tonight. A big left hook lands for Jarvis.
Ooh, all right.
And again, he's got to keep his chin down and his hands up. There's Ryan Paton. Swinging for the fences is Wenzel.
Jarvis is turning up the heat. Oh, that's a good shot from from Ryan coming back, and he's not backing up. He's meeting him in the middle. He's not shying away from the challenge. He's ate some big shot. Oh, there's a good shot. Good timing on that one. Bit of a guillotine attempt here. He's got an arm in. Great job from Jarvis pushing him up against the cage. Now, what he wants to do is if he can get his head out, he's going to have to look up and then free that hand fight. There you go. And he can use that head-to-head fight a little bit. And this is actually a good position for Jarvis. If you can keep him up against the cage, he probably use his head a little bit more. Oh, that's a great turn from Ryan. There's a little bit of good wrestling here from the boys. Good separation, that's it.
You can see that Jarvis is having a lot of success with that left hook. Center cage for both men now. Sorry, Chong, go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan seems like he is hungry to sort of win this round in the eyes of the judges. I think Jarvis had a really good moment there. So I think Ryan really needs to start to land a few more shots and finish this round in dominant fashion if he wants to, at least get back in the judges' eyes. It was a good takedown attempt from Jarvis. That's a great right hand. Like, you can hear it.
Yes. Even with those 7-ounce gloves and the shin pads, you can still feel those ones. Going low is Paton now.
What I like at the moment, what I'm seeing is both fighters are mixing up their attacks. It's just they're doing really well with throwing the hands and the feet, working into those ranges. Jarvis is really landing with that lead hook.
Yes.
That's a good jab there. So Ryan's just taking his time, using his footwork to try and get in the range. So Ryan's doing really good at throwing his straight shots with his left and right straight shots. So he wants to hang out in that sort of long punching range like what he's doing right now, and he's going to pepper in those kicks. What Jarvis is trying to do, he's stepping in right into that range and trying to land that left hook and that right.
Right on cue for Wenzel. Final 10 seconds in round 2. Chong Ali, you were calling this fight to precision.
Oh, that's a good shot from Jarvis.
Huge shot for Wenzel. Wenzel, seconds to close. He can't do it. We'll see a third round. It's good to have you with us as well. They touch him up again, that show of respect. Something to be admired here in our third and final round. More of the same for Wenzel.
Yeah, Wenzel opening up again with that lead hook. He really likes those big shots. Over the top, sailing it over Paton's right hand and right shoulder. That was a good outside leg kick. So it seems as though Wenzel is really trying to make a statement in this round. He's started early. Bit of a complaint there from Paton. Doesn't stop Wenzel. Wenzel's coming in. He's stepping. He's landing heavy on that lead leg, throwing those big shots.
He is just winging them from the hip. Is Jarvis. Wenzel, Ryan Paton doing a good job of blocking, or at least partially blocking most of those shots to the head, but it could open up the body for Jarvis.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good striking tonight. Both fighters showing a good display of strikes across all the limbs. They're not just headhunting in there, especially in their first fights. People or fighters tend to just...
Oh, you heard Orton. There is no doubt about that one, Chong. Oh,
Damn.
No.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. And there's going to be a psychological hurdle to get over if Paton's going to get back up and continue.
Well, he's got 5 minutes, and they've just shown the replay. You see it right there, fight fans, right on the cup.
And Wenzel's...
He knew it too, John.
Knew it, yeah, he knew it.
He knew it straight away.
Yeah, easy on, mate. We're homies, man. We're teammates. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, goodness, man.
It happens, unfortunately, in the sport. But, we all have protective gear, and it's got to be one of those ones where, Paton's going to have to take his time. Sometimes you feel like the need to just, you want to keep the show going, and you sort of cut yourself short, but, Well,
he's done just that, Chong. He says, I don't need 5 minutes. Give me 25 seconds, and I'm going to take the center of the cage with
straight back into it.
Just over 2 minutes left and see what I can do, says Ryan Paton.
So Paton's going to keep his right hand up nice and high like he's answering the phone because Wenzel is looking for that lead hook.
Nice 1-2 from Paton there.
I would like to see Paton sort of sail his jab out there a little bit more, double up a little bit more, be a little bit more patient, not to be too hungry for that right hand over the top. Because he can really set that right hand if he just is a bit more patient with that jab. Nice and long, double up, triple up. Wenzel's doing a good job of just keeping those hands high. Ooh, there's a good right hand. Straight down the middle. Wenzel's doing a good job of just being patient and counter-punching. He's just waiting. He's letting Paton shoot, and he's just timing, and he's just landing with his shots. Oh, there's some good head movement there.
Absolutely.
Ryan Paton, that's good. He seems to have settled a little bit. Hey, there's some good defense there. They're both throwing jabs now, and they're both using their punching and their boxing really well.
Big shots from Wenzel, returned by Paton.
Ooh, it's a good leg kick. I like the respect that they're both showing each other, but I also like the competitive spirit. They're not backing down. They're standing in front of each other, and they're really testing each other, aren't they?
Absolutely. They know they're here to fight. They're here to compete. They can shake hands after, Chong.
That's right. Probably have a beer after.
Indeed, they will. Wenzel pressing the action now, closing the distance, probably a bit too much. Paton getting close, got to watch his neck.
Bit of a guillotine attempt here. He's got an arm in. Ooh, it's a nice way to try and avoid that guillotine. So, Wenzel, that was a bit of a desperation move there from Wenzel. Oh, what's he looking for here?
Well, here we go. Here, Chong, walk us through. Final seconds of round 3.
Inverted triangle there, I think. Oh, right at the bottom.
And he will run out of time. Jarvis Wenzel and Ryan Paton go the distance in our first fight. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for an official decision. The judges score the contest across the board 30-27 in favor for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Jarvis Wenzel.